Hello, hello. Happy Wellness Wellbeing Wednesday, everybody. I am super excited about being here. It's a beautiful day outside. Probably going to hit about 100 degrees here in Plano, Texas, and I am coming to you every day at 2:30 Central Standard Time here in the United States of America. Coming to you just to share wellness tips, answer questions, and just be here for you. Be here for you with whatever it is that you might need. And the tips today, I am just so inspired with the mastery certification class that I am taking in health and wellness with a book by the late Dr. Rosenberg on nonviolent communication. So that has inspired me to making the series for September and that is going to be the Embracing Grace with Positivity of Nonviolent Communication. And that's the series I have for you for September. Happy 1st of September. And today the tips are going to be that we talk about is a language of life with grace. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Michelle Maynard MacArthur, and I am your hospitality, health, and wellness strategist that is here to guide you through a positive process for change with a lean, holistic healing approach. And that lean stands for lifestyle, exercise, attitude, and nutrition from the inside out while taking and showing you to those top luxury wellness destinations all over the world. First and foremost, I do want to share with you my why. And my why is that I am a survivor of a progressive degenerative neuromuscular disorder and depression that for about over 30 years now. And I was told to get my affairs in order. And I get to stand here today in this beauty with crepe myrtles behind me with my voice to share these tips. And so that is something that is my purpose, my passion, and my why. If you do notice me swaying or an uncomfortable pause, a strange silence, or something that just seems odd, I ask you to bear with me. Most of the time, if it's a twitch or whatever it might be, that's the neurological part of the neuromuscular. So just give me some grace, is what I ask, and know that I will always get back on track. And I'm also a believer, a mother, an educator, advocate, and I am a speaker and world-class traveler. For MacArthur Accommodations, to tell you a little bit about what we are, is that we are a hospitality, health, and wellness coaching and consulting advisement company. And that specializes in that overall optimal health and wellness worldwide with those innovations to reflect, recharge, and renew yourself one step at a time. I'm an international certified health and wellness coach, and that complements my certification in traditional Chinese medicine, along with a 30-year career in hospitality, tourism, event planning, and destination site selections. So today, my wellness tips for you is a language of life with grace. And again, this was inspired by the amazing author, Dr. Marshall Rosenberg. And just to take a look at the month series that we're going to talk about. So as I go through this certification for the next 30 weeks, these are the pointers I'm going to come share with you for my wellness. So stay tuned. You can go to our website, www.immunityforlife.net, and check out the details that I'll put in a blog, any special discounts, freebies, and the tips that we have. So the 5 pointers for you today is tip number 1 is embrace grace. So when we say embrace grace, I love acronyms. And so for the acronyms of grace is gratitude, respect, affirmation, compassion, and energy. As we embrace grace, my gratitude goes to the late Dr. Rosenberg for inspiring me with his books to do these motivational tips. The other thing is to understand how words contribute to connection or distance, and how we communicate does affect others. With the word violent, just with that, the nonviolent communication, that means acting in ways that result in hurt or harm. Then what effect do we have on someone from the words that we speak? Show grace. There's a lot going on in the world today, and that is why I'm very passionate about this. Embrace grace. Last week, you can see the introduction into this that I talked about, and from the catastrophic storms from Louisiana to everything happening in Afghanistan and people stranded, people being martyred and killed, as well as things that go on all over the world that we don't even know, that we may not see, that regular media shows us. Tip number 2 is show empathy. Show and have empathy. Empathy brings peace, compassion, understanding, and grace. Misunderstandings escalate, and it leads to miscommunication. Give from the heart with truth. Judging, bullying, racism, discrimination, finger pointing, speaking over someone without listening, criticizing, or even reacting when we are angry with those non-violent communication languages. This is a way that we can use those to replace it with empathy. Tip number 3 is words have power, and they really matter. On my story last night, I shared a powerful poem where it was about words are windows from Ruth Bebemeyer. It was a powerful poem. Don't let words become a wall or a barrier to where you're going or even where you want to be. Listen to the words we speak. Listen to the feelings that we share in our words. Watch the body language and think before we speak or even critique another person. Do we truly understand what their backstory is? Do we truly understand what's going on in their life, or are we just looking at it firsthand? Tip number 4 is communicate with compassion. Utilize language and communication skills to strengthen your ability. Have a better understanding of communication styles that cause triggers. We don't know what someone's underlying traumas may be. Have compassion for those with unique, differing abilities, because we may not understand the way they're communicating versus what we expect them to communicate, what we expect or how we expect them to communicate.